Hey everyone, today we got something a little special, and I'm pretty excited about this, so we're just going to get straight into the video right now. First, I want to welcome all of you back, whether you're elite, whether you're a returnee, or whether you're a greenie. I want to say what's up to everyone. This is RPG Elite. This is a place where we put the RP back into RPG and give you tools, tips, tutorials, and real talk on how to make your RPG experience more immersive and more enjoyable. Today, I had received an email, and I wasn't really expecting it. You know, check your email every day, right? And I knew it was coming somewhere soon down the pike, but I wasn't expecting it this soon. So I had to change around my video schedule and everything, because in this email, I got my beta key for Chronos Builder. Now, for those of you who are not familiar and are going, okay, what's the big deal? What's Chronos Builder? I did a couple different videos for it. Did a video for the Kickstarter, and I just did a general video for their software, I think at the end of the Kickstarter. I don't remember. Well, I've also said on this channel that I was going to do a video doing Chronos Builder and just kind of using it and doing tutorials so you guys can get to know the software as well. It is similar to Dungeon Alchemist as a piece of map making software. However, this one is more focused on like the cyberpunk, sci-fi, modern map making than it is on fantasy settings. When I got it at 7:40 this morning. So listen, I'm making this video the same day that I received that email because I wanted to get right into it. And I wanted you guys to experience this with me. So I'm going to do a reveal today. And in this reveal, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not really going to get into nuts and bolts or anything like that. I'm going to open up my software. I have not opened it yet. All I did was download it, and that pretty little icon showed up on my desktop. And that's it. So we're going to click on the icon and just kind of move around in the software and just get a general feel of it. And you guys are discovering this thing with me today. So I'm pretty excited about that. Before I do that, I want to turn your attention to the community tab. I've got a new image over there. I got some people, you know, I have one of my boys was talking about, this is not fun anymore. It's too hard. And I'm like, oh, come on. Some of these things are going to be a little hard. They're going to be a little difficult, you know. Sometimes I'll throw you a bone, but sometimes I want you to use your brain a little bit. I want you to go. I want you to do a little bit of research. This one you're going to have to do some research on. I will be surprised if anybody gets this image. I will. This is the toughest image yet. I don't really expect anybody to get this. But you have until Thursday morning to try to get it. And I gave him. And so on this one, I'll throw you a bone. Okay. Here it is. The clue is that this was made in the early 90s, which means it wasn't made before 1995. That's all you got. It's the biggest clue you got, right? So pull up your sleeve, roll up your sleeves, y'all. It's time to do some research to see if you can pull this out. But again, I'm not expecting that there's going to be a lot of people, if anyone, who gets this. But even if you don't get it, you can always throw a comment underneath there and say, oh man, this is really hard. Or, just tell me what you think. Throw a comment over there. Go over to the image and let me know what you think. But now what we're going to do is get straight into what I've been really excited about, is the map making beast, the modern map making beast, Chronos Builder. Let's go over here and see what's up. Okay, so here we are on my desktop, and as you can see right over here is Chronos Builder, and I don't know what to expect when I open it. I haven't opened it at all. It's like I said, all I did was download it. So we're gonna get a first reveal of Chronos Builder in beta. So let me just double click this and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're about to see. Of course, we're getting ready to do the update Steam thing. And like I said, I will go ahead and edit out, just what I believe would be really extraneous stuff. But at the same time, folks, hey, we're all going through this together right here, and it's pretty exciting to me. So looks like I'm waiting here. So oh, okay. Oh, it's gonna do a launch. Okay, well, that's pretty fast. Let's see if this is pretty fast, and it looks like it is. So let's just go ahead and click right here for playing the game, even though it's not a game really, but for opening the software. And let's see what happens. Pretty excited. Oh, sucky. Here we are in Chronos Builder. You got my little NVIDIA thing wanting me to do this, but I already have this in OBS. Okay, so it looks like it's a little big for my screen. So it looks like you got your new map, your loader map, your options, and whatever my account is, and then this is where you can exit. I'm going to options first, just to see what kind of options I have. Okay, hi, windowed mode. I'm not real sure if I want windowed mode. I mean, I'm going to keep it as that. Music. They have music? Let's turn it up a little bit. I'm going to turn it up to about 10% just to hear it. You might not be, actually, you're not going to be able to hear it because I turned my sound off for this. I should turn it back on, shouldn't I? It's just a click of a button. Let me turn it back on over here real quick. Let's see what happens. Let's see about the music here. Turn it up about 20%. I have no idea what that is, folks, but we're just going to see. UI sound. Everything's at 0%, so they start you off at 0, and you pretty much have to get in there and kind of change things around. Well, let's do the master sound at about 50%. It's really cool that they have sounds. That's just really cool. And I guess I'll do sounds at about 20% too. I guess UI sounds 20%. Let's do UI more like around 40%, about 45%. Let's put it there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we go back. Now we get into the actual map. So that's kind of cool that you have sounds. So hopefully we'll be able to see what kind of sounds you have. Down here you got this turning thing, and I should probably go back into, because you can see it's cutting off here. It's cutting off in my screen, even though I've got a 1920 by 1280 screen. I still have, it looks like it's a little bit too, it says not responding right here. That's not good. I said that's not good. Am I crashing? I might be crashing already. Again, this is beta, so we have to expect these kind of things. Oh no, okay, maybe it's just a long pause. All right, well then there's that. So I guess we can go through a tutorial, but before we do that, let me look here. It looks like a lot of things here. So you can terraform, you can do a structure tool, item editing tool. Okay, I'm gonna push got it, even though I didn't really read all that. Because you know how you are, right? You just want to get right into the software, right? To scroll through existing folders, create custom ones, and delete custom folders. And I'm going to say, it does have medieval. Oh, got it. Item editing tool, scroll through folder, drag items into the map, drag items from the map to reference them in custom folders, use the scroll wheel to rotate items before you place them. Okay, so that's just kind of like the same thing as Dungeon Alchemist. Same thing with walls that they have here. Scroll through, drag them, structural stuff. Got it. Used items will fill up quickly, blah, blah, blah. I think I got that. Auto Builder. Select the items you want to include in the building algorithm. Hold and drag on the canvas to select the desired room shape. Can you change the shape? Click the build button to generate your room. Okay. My gosh. This is a lot of stuff to go through in the tutorial. You can edit the position, scale, rotation of a selected item from the tweaks menu. Wow, so look at this. So you got your rotation, you got the scale of it. You can make it bigger, smaller. You can tag the items, so you can just find your items that you have. You have the different positions of wherever it's at. Not bad. All right, and this is all the stuff for your general buttons. Global options, export menu, save, load, exit, and collapse windows. Got it. Camera stuff. I'll get into that. Gridless tutorial. Hold and shift while placing an item to enable gridless mode. Okay. That actually is going to help me because I'm probably more likely is going to operate in mine in gridless mode most of the time. While moving an item, ignore grid positions. While rotating an item, disables lock rotation angles. Okay. Oh, I guess that's it. All right. So we've got some global options here. I guess you can name my new map. We're just going to call it Servant's Test Map. All right, give it a description. Let's say just messing around. I spelled servant wrong, but hold on. Just messing around is what the description is. Go back here and spell this right. Tags, no tags. It gives you a preview. Let me click on that and see what happens. Give me a preview. Okay, so I'm guessing that's just the grid. It's a 16 by 16, so you can change your grid right here. So instead of being like let's go longer by, let's make it, twice as long as it is. Okay. Twice as wide as it is long, I should say. Let's do that. Surface. Let's click on that. Oh, sweet. Oh, let's do an asteroid. That's the first thing that caught my... Oh, so it automatically does that right away. All right, so it's got the sun, moon. Oh, dude, what's going on? I'm tripping. I got some animations back here as well. Okay, can we... I don't even know what's going on. I have no idea what I'm doing. So you could change the color of it. Oh, dope. Oh, okay. All right, daytime, dome. Let's do sci-fi. Let's do sci-fi and see what happens. Oh, it's an asteroid, so you might as well just keep that. I don't know what I'm doing with these colors here. I don't even know what that is. What is that right there? Not sure. I have no clue. But I guess right here is where you generate it, right? Probably would have been a good idea to go through that stuff. But is this where you generate it, or is this where you just see what you're generating? I don't know. All right, so it's giving me a preview here. So am I in this already or what? I don't know. And this right here I think is for assets. Good enough. And okay, I guess can I click this here? I guess I can click this here. Gotcha. Okay, so you have this grid here, and I'm guessing with your scroll wheel, and it's the same thing as in, it's a little bit more with your scroll wheel and your left mouse button and your rotating of the camera angle. It's similar, but it's a lot smoother. I think it's a lot smoother than Dungeon Alchemist. I'm not saying that just because I'm excited about this. I'm saying that because that actually is the truth. It's a little bit more sensitive, but it feels a lot smoother as you're doing, going up and down with your camera angles. Now this part right here is taking way too long. And my hope is that you can change the increments, because that's just using your scroll wheel to come in and out. And that's just taking way too long. I mean, we should have bigger increments to go in a little bit faster than that. And like I said, I am guessing that somewhere here is, I'm going to guess it's here. I'm going to change the windowed mode just to see what happens. Yeah, see, this is what I want. Yeah, I want this in windowed mode. So, okay. So this Hey, as I said, I'm learning just like you guys are. So it looks like up here is where you can just go up here and hit that. I like it that it automatically does that for you, so you don't have to put it in a different view. In Dungeon Alchemist, you have to put it in a different view, like full screen view, right? It's fine because it's fast. It's just as fast, but that you don't even have to do that is good. You know, all you have to do is go up. Your menus come down. It looks like you got your normal file menu here. You can change your options here. That's cool. You got your edit menu here. This is simple stuff. You know, cut, paste, copy, redo, undo. It's pretty much the same thing as in anything. You got your camera views right here. Your isometric. Let's do isometric. Whoa, that went in like, wow. That went in quite a bit. Oh boy. Your perspective, which is what I like. Your tabletop. I'm guessing that's a 2D view. Yep, that's a 2D view that it gets you on. Okay, so this is kind of like your 2D view right there. Cenital? I have no idea. I guess that's really close, I'm assuming, right? But again, you see how long it's taking a long time with my scroll wheel to come back, and I don't see anything in the settings where you're actually able to change that. And I really want to, because it's just taking way too long. Now I'm going to guess that there's probably a combination of a keyboard, you know, pressing the key and doing your scroll wheel, and they'll probably increment that out. Again, I don't know. We're discovering this all together. So you can change your view, show to hide all, show to hide tweak, hide your palette, hide quick palette, show hide grid, and full screen. Which, see, that got me out of full screen, and I want to go back into full screen. So if you change it, you can just change it in the settings, and it'll just automatically pop up like that, and I'm digging that. I really like that. You got your tools, you got your terraformation, increase, decrease level. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, absolutely no idea. I guess this right here is your terraforming, right? And you click on certain things. I'm guessing. But if we focus down here, you have like this right here. It says edit the terrain of your map. So that is what that is. This is your structure mode for like buildings and things like that. This right here is your prop mode. So they call assets props. Here, effects mode. Man, I can't wait to really get into this. Here's your camera mode right here, so you can change that down here as well. Group mode, so you can group objects together. You can do the same thing in Dungeon Alchemist as well, I'm pretty sure. I'm just clicking on stuff right now, just discovering stuff. This right here. Okay, so it expands the menu up and down. Got you. And this puts it on a lower level. Okay. I think I like it like this, actually. I actually think I like it like that. And this is how you basically, when you're messing with this stuff, eventually you're going to get into it. It works, as you can see right here. This is going to be working totally different from Dungeon Alchemist. This does not work the same. It's not the same monster at all. I don't even know how to make a building at this point. Now, Dungeon Alchemist is really good with that because you can make a building like that, like within seconds. And it's very generic, obviously, but you can do that. I'm going to guess you can do the same thing with this. Okay, go down here so you can collapse that. That's dope. Oh my gosh. You see how much real estate I have to work with when I actually know what I'm doing, when I find out what I'm doing. I want my whole screen, and I pretty much have it. And that is what I'm talking about. If I'm going to work in this view, I probably won't work in this view though. But the only thing I can see right now, and as I said, I don't know whether or not that you could push a key and scroll in faster, but this is how fast I have when I'm scrolling with my scroll wheel, and that is that's taking way too long. It's like, and understand something. I love these guys, right? These guys treat me right. I love these guys. So, and again, this is a first reveal. All right, I didn't want to go too far, just because I mean I kind of figured it out. Kind of. Again, I'm still in discovery mode here. And I'm going to guess that you can just take it, click on it, and it's going to, yep, there it is. Very similar. Now, the one thing that it's not doing is I wanted to go to the very outside, and it's just taking me to the edge there. Not real sure about that. Weird and odd. Let's go with this one. I'm just doing different kinds of walls and stuff just to see what happens. Okay, so you can do like one wall at a time instead of painting them on. Again, that's I'm guessing because in Dungeon Alchemist you can just take it, drag it, and your walls just kind of pop up automatically. And again, I have not discovered that. And as you go in, again, this scrolling is just an act of attrition, to be quite honest. But the walls look decent. Looks more like this is medieval stuff. That's what it looks like. And moving them around. And moving them around is pretty good. I mean, pretty fast, I should say. That's a door. So where's the wall? Is this, what is this? Okay, that's a pillar. All right, and is it just one pillar that we can move? And it looks like it is. Okay, so there's different sizes of walls that you can put in there. Okay. Oh, wow. Alrighty, let's click this one and just see what happens. Oh shoot, so you got that sci-fi feel coming. There it is right there. Got that sci-fi wall. I'm digging it. I'm also clicking on some buttons here just to see if I can get a faster scroll in. It doesn't look like I can, so I'm not digging that. I need a faster scroll in just to make things a little bit more efficient. But I'm very excited because even as I'm looking at some of these, objects and things like that, like I like this box right here. That's dope. I don't know what this is, but I like that too. And you got all these assets here. These are not the only assets. You go over here and you just scroll down and you got like a million of them. Like a lot of different assets. And they're mostly, again, if you are doing some kind of sci-fi, cyberpunk type of deal, this is going to be the one. Apparently, you also have the medieval objects going on as well. So you can also do your medieval stuff. Now the objects look a little different. I'm not real sure if the assets have as much of a polished look to it compared to Dungeon Alchemist. Again, I'm just looking at it as I'm looking at it on my screen here. And they don't have nowhere near as many assets, right? But again, Dungeon Alchemist already has come out with an update with new assets, so that's not really fair because when you go to their base assets, they really didn't have a lot of base assets either. But if we're just going that this is just medieval and these are just, like the medieval walls that they have or the tiles that they have or so forth, because you have to click over here, click on or off certain things in order to see things. Like these are the walls, and then you click on what type of walls you want. Medieval, sci-fi, cyberpunk. They don't even have anything in cyberpunk. What's up? Victorian. Whoa, Nathan. And then this is just everything. So basically it's either going to be, medieval or sci-fi at this point. These are different effects, or these are different terrains. This is different objects, medieval, sci-fi. This here, man, you can't even really click on those, can you? Or I don't know what I'm doing, which is probably more that I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just clicking on stuff right now. So I'm going to mess with this, folks, but I'm pretty excited about this. And you just got a really quick preview of what you can expect inside of Chronos Builder. But there it is, your Chronos Builder reveal and what you can expect. Okay, well, there you have it. And right after I stopped the video, I started messing with it just a little bit for like 5 minutes, right? and I figured out how to do something like really cool that you can't do in Dungeon Alchemist. So I'm excited to get back into it again. This is beta. Of course, it's beta. You don't expect it to have a whole lot of stuff and bells and whistles and all the rest of that. It's beta. My job is going to be to test out the software. It's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to give my comments over on the Chronos Builder Discord channel. However, I am going to be putting together some videos that is going to really lay out the nuts and bolts, just like I'm doing with Dungeon Alchemist. So if you have your sci-fi, if you have your modern, or you have your kind of maybe, you know, more techie, cyberpunky campaigns going on, this is the software for you. I'm going to be doing some videos, probably a special video within the next week or two. It's not going to fall on a Tuesday or a Friday, which is when my videos come out. It will be falling on some other day. I don't know. So what you need to do to make sure that you don't miss that video, first thing is that if you like this video with the reveal, go ahead and smash the like button. And also, if you don't want to miss that special video that comes on that off day, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. That way you're not going to miss it, because even I don't know when that's coming out. But I tell you one thing, once I saw what it could do, I was ready to go back into that software and start messing with it again. I'm excited. It's a whole different beast. It doesn't have the same interface as Dungeon Alchemist. It's just, they're both different monsters. They are not the same. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'm pretty excited to get back into it. So remember, subscribe, notification bell. That's it for me, folks. This Friday coming up, we got our last video in the series. God willing, it is robots with Gamma World. So until then, if you got a game sometime during the week, happy gaming. And until that time, everyone, I say to you, I bid you adieu or peace. In hair grease.